There's an old saying that always brings a grin because we know there's truth in the joke. The saying? Of course your family can push your buttons. They installed them. This is BethWe in the Koinonia kitchen, and all chuckles aside, each one of us can hear that. And after the grin, we can contemplate the truth in the statement. Most of us have been on the front lines of a family struggle. The latest statistics suggest that 90 to 95% of American homes are dysfunctional. This figure suggests that dysfunction is the new normal. We've seen incredible changes in our society in just 50 years. You know, at the beginning of that, women and gays were fighting for their rights, and our country was trying to pull our troops out of Vietnam while they were juggling a scandal called Watergate. Americans were paying over $4 a gallon for gas because OPEC limited oil exports. There was a great risk for nuclear energy disasters because it seemed real all of a sudden because of a place called 3 Mile Island in Pennsylvania. Women were returning to the workforce, creating the latchkey kid identity, and prayer was being taken out of schools. TV dinners were the rage, and nobody had really a lot of time to cook a full meal, so TV dinners became popular. Technology was advancing. Remote controls were used for everything from TVs, garage doors, to ceiling fans. It was a new craze. Buzzwords like family dynamics tried to explain what was happening and how we would control it. But what once came quite naturally sitting around the dinner table had now morphed into an intellectual exercise. We looked to experts instead of to our older generations for answers. The world had changed, and so had the American family. These deviations robbed us of the simple yet powerful tools of unity. So we installed more buttons, trying to make the dysfunction snap back into place, like it was another remote with a volume button, but sadly, it didn't work. The traditional family had been replaced, and the non-traditional family now has an equal share of the population. Before we jump to conclusions, it's important that we recognize that many traditional family units are dysfunctional, and many non-traditional family units function well. The problem isn't defined by single-parent households, divorce, same-sex parents, or old-fashioned mom and dad roles being filled. The problem stems from the buttons we've learned to push. We started as a society recovering from a world war where parents just wanted their children to have the best. The next generation didn't suffer like their parents had, but still they wanted to give their children more. This generation found a way to do it. They created the wonder of immediate gratification. With technology burgeoning, you could make radical changes with the flip of a button. The next generation, they took that on and added a new mindset. They became the have it your way generation. You got it fast, but you got it according to your specifications as well. Whether it was a hamburger or a new car, you got what you asked for. We were just trying to give our kids the best we could know or afford. But with each evolution, we lost the simple solution that creates a loving home. We forgot how to communicate with each other. Today, parents often communicate with their children via text as much as they do face-to-face. We're losing the art of listening, and the closest some will ever know is the little word delivered that shows up when a message is read. Validation is now communicated with emoticons. Lessons on maintaining eye contact and a firm handshake are being replaced with how to send a resume for employment online. The amazing technology of the cell phone that is usually carried in a purse or back pocket has now become the mediator of important discussions. Live emotions can be overlooked, and stalling has become an art form. If you're uncomfortable with these conditions, change has to happen in our own homes. Isolation is growing, even the ability to connect instantly from across the world. The suicide rate is growing in our teen populace, everybody. We have to pay attention to this. Though there are many contributing factors to this horror, certainly one of them could be that children are no longer seen or heard. They are beeped and buzzed, but they have lost touch with the first point of feeling safe. They just need to know what it feels like to belong. We all need to know what it feels like to belong. We all need a home where all 5 senses are engaged regularly, where you get to speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. It's time we learn to communicate again. It's time to take addiction out of the shadows and shine the encouraging light of recovery on everyone affected. Good Seed Podcast is powered by BethWe.com, a nonprofit ministry based in Vero Beach, Florida. We'll start the uncomfortable conversations that turn despair into hope and complacency into action. Connect, communicate, and thrive with us. Check us out online at BethWe.com. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk again soon.